What's going on, everybody? High Star Pro here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Benefactor Schwartzer. This is a new series I started. If you haven't noticed, it's where I showcase different GTA 5 online vehicles. And I just thought that I'd do this series because, you know, there's a lot of cars in this game that are forgotten about, and I want the community to know about these cars. Because we got the mainstream cars that everyone drives, and it's old. It gets old. And you know what I mean? I'm sure it gets old to you even, driving the same old stuff. No one wants to drive supercars all day, as much as I love supercars. You know, there's other cars in this game that don't get the recognition that they deserve. And this is one of them. This is the Benefactor Schwartzer. Before I get into showing you the car itself, I want to show you it on Southern San Andreas Autos. It is $80,000. I am pretty sure it's a street car. I'm 100% it's on the streets, but I don't know if you could store it or not. I think you can store it. I believe it's on the verge of being high-end, but you can store it. So that's a bonus. If you find one on the streets, let me know if you could store it. I'm pretty sure that you could store it, but I don't want to say, yeah, you could store it, and you not be able to. But I'm pretty sure you could store it. If you want to buy it on the website, though, if you don't want to go looking, because it might be a hard vehicle to find, you could buy it for $80,000 on the website, so that's not too hateful. So, it says, say what you will about the Germans, they know luxury. And their economy is the only one worth a crap in Europe. This model has all kinds of extras, too many to list for legal reasons. The vehicle stats, as you see, the stats are actually very respectable. Being a car from 2013, and you know what it is, it's actually not bad. Like, these stats are very, very respectable. It's like I said, it's not a super cheap car. Compared to what we see today, though, it is cheap. On the side, it says it's a V12 supercharged engine. That is the engine model. Nothing to brag about there. Doesn't look too special, although it could be worse. But yeah, that is the engine bay. I mean, it's alright. Like I said, not too shabby. It's a decent car. I like the interior. It is a very simple interior, yet it does the job. You know, you got the diamond on the steering wheel from Mercedes-Benz or Benefactor in the game. You know, there's the speedometer, the gauges. I mean, it's very simple, yet nice. Of course, the website says it has, you know, too much technology or whatever in it to be legal, or too many extras or something, but that's not the case. It's a very bare-bones car, but what do you expect from a car that was in the launch? Still, very fun to drive. And it actually is set up very nice. If it came out as a DLC car today, I think a lot of people would enjoy it and get it. Like, it looks like it could pass as a DLC car. As far as the lowrider rims, before I get a bunch of hate about them in the comments, these are the modded Benny rims. And if I took them off, then, you know, it wouldn't be too smart on my end, because then it wouldn't be worth trade and no one would want it. It was just not the best rims, but they're modded, so what am I going to do? I trade cars in the game. So here's the customization options. We'll start with bumpers. There's a stock bumper. Keeps the license plate on there, and it's more of a luxurious look. If you want, you can put a splitter on there. The splitter adds a little bit extra to it, lowers it a little bit more, keeps the plate. You could throw an intercooler on there. It removes the plate, so that's kind of cool. And then if you want, you can do a splitter in an intercooler. I just want the intercooler on there. That's what I prefer. This is basically, you know, the Schwartzer V12. That is what this is pretty much, except it's the coupe version, the two-door. So that's why I like it. I'm not a big sedan guy. I like two-doors, coupes, and that is what this is. Like I said, very respectable for its time, and it's even up to today's standards. Like I said, the customization on this car is actually very nice. For exhaust, there's a bunch of options. I was having trouble deciding on the square tip exhaust or the race, but I honestly don't know. I kind of might go with the square tip. They fit it better. Although I wonder if, I think it would have these ones in real life, so I'll just go with that. For the grill, that's a stock grill. Thank God we get an upgraded grill, because I think that makes all the difference. Having that nice Benz logo on there, or Benefactor, like I said in the game. The diamond, I just, without the diamond, it's really missing something. I like the big badge grill, it just gives it that aggressive look. Hoods, there's really nothing to choose from there. It's just carbon or regular. But actually, the Schwartzer V12 has the same hood. That's why I say that this car might be a little bit of inspiration for the Schwartzer V12, or just a two-door version. You could put a roll cage on there and get the red racing seats. Not really what I feel, because as a Benz, I just don't feel the roll cage and some red knockoff racing seats look the best. But if you're going for a race build, I mean, they got the splitter there, and you could hook it up pretty good and make it a race Benz. Carbon roof, skirts, you got stock, that's stock, and then you got the custom 1 and custom 2. Of course, custom 2 would match the carbon. For spoilers, you got none, and then you got the ducktail, but then it removes the badge with the ducktail, so I don't like that. And then you got the high level, and then carbon wing. I just went with the high level. I think the high level looks the best for this car. Of course, it's all subjective. The stance on it is actually pretty nice. Yeah, there's transmission and turbo. For wheels, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Those are the stock wheels on it. Like I said, I know my rims are ugly and hideous. I just don't want to take them off because they're modded Benny wheels. They're with the gold. So, I'm not going to take them off. But I will show you, like, the stock rims are pretty nice on it. And then here's, like, some other rims, from the section. Like I said, I mean, you could really make this car look beautiful. So, if I could take my rims off and be able to obtain them back, I'd probably throw something like this on there, but yeah. And then, I got the blacked out windows just because it's a Benz. I like this car a lot. Take it outside. I'm gonna go show you around it real quick. Like I said, I like it. And I think a lot of you would enjoy it as well. Like, look around it. I mean, I think, honestly, like, this is one of the better OG cars. It has style and flavor to it, and that's what I like, that finesse. Alright, let's get in it. Like I said, in the interior, I really enjoy driving in first person. It's just one of them cars, that first person view is actually nice. It has a nice RPM gauge. Some of the gauges are blocked off by steering wheels and stuff, whereas this one is not. This one you can see the whole thing, so hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna shut up for a second and let you hear how this car sounds. I'm gonna rip it real quick.
Got these tickets to the Benders game today, so I'm all good. Looking forward to it.
What's wrong with her now? You have any problems? You bring her back to me.
You still owe me a drink.
Hey man, where's the job site going to be